I cannot believe it. We are so close to $80,000 in the account. That would be an all-time high. Today, we went shopping. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video, we're going to talk about all the assets we purchased that are helping us get one step closer to being financially free. But if you're new to the channel, this is an income-generating account where we sell cash-secured puts, covered calls, credit spreads, and collect dividends in order to generate that consistent weekly income. But if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment down below if you went shopping today, and let me know what you purchased, because I'm going to show you exactly what I purchased. So just to do a quick recap on the week so far, we love selling options. We've collected just over $270. When you sell a cash secured put, you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. And when you sell a covered call, you're agreeing to sell it. So you're getting paid to agree to buy or sell something. Easy money. You'll see a bunch of positions canceled. I've been trying to roll them since Monday. If I can't get them rolled, they'll either expire worthless or they'll get called away. Either way, it's fine. But real quick, also, guys, my trades are my opinions. They should never be taken as financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube that loves documenting my journey. And then, like I said, on top of options, we also collect dividends. We collected $250 last night between COYY and TSYY. Those are our ultra yielders. We take that money and we put it into more stable monthly paying positions, because at some point, hopefully within the next 2 years, we're going to be able to cover our entire monthly expenses with monthly paying dividends. And that means every other dime we bring in to this account through option selling and weekly paying dividends, credit spreads, anything like that is just gravy that'll help us grow the positions even more. So I have PDI. They just had their ex-div. They're going to pay at the end of, well, I count it the last week of January, but it's technically February 2nd, and they're going to pay us $192. That's incredible. And here's what I want to show on that. Let's go take a look at PDI. PDI is my favorite monthly dividend payer. My goal is to get 1,000 shares of this stock, this fund. I currently have 879 shares. I've been doing small daily buys. But as I said, $192 because I have 873 shares at the time of ex-div. You see I have 879. That's because, like I said, I'm doing daily purchases. But what I wanted to show you was last month's dividend payout. So it's going to take me a minute to scroll down and find it. But once I do, right there, PDI dividend, $132. In a month, we went from 598 shares to 873 shares. That's over 300 shares. Now, we're not going to make that big of a jump going into next month. One, because we're just trying to get to 1,000 shares. And two, I am adding more positions into the portfolio, so I need to allocate funds accordingly. I won't be able to purchase as rapidly, but I wanted to show the value of doing those daily buys. I mean, you see these 3 shares, 2 shares, 4 shares. These daily buys add up. In a span of a month of doing daily buys, we picked up $60 of extra income that we weren't making last month. The power of consistency and compounding is no joke. And that's why they always say time beats timing, in terms of if you can consistently invest into something. So for example, if I was able to buy 300 shares of PDI every month and add an additional $60 every single month, let's see, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. That's an extra $720 a year added. Every year, add an additional $720 a year. Like I said, I'm not going to put it all into this fund. I'm spreading them out, but that's just an example. The power of compounding. Now, I want to jump over and talk about a very special group real quick. But before I go any farther in the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the beautiful and wonderful Premium Generals. It's an exclusive group where I post private content for $10, such as educational videos on how to sell cash secured puts, how to sell covered calls, how to do credit spreads, debit spreads, the strangle method, and so many other educational videos. On top of that, I also do private portfolio updates. Any trade I make when I'm making it, the premium generals know right away. On top of that, I post videos in there roughly 4 to 6 times a week. So I think there's over 100 videos in there already. Tons of great videos to come check out. It's $10. And then last but not least, you get to be in every single video. So if you want to see your name, your beautiful face here in every one of my videos, go ahead, join the group. We'd love to have you. You might learn something. And with that being said, let's jump back to the video. Okay, we're back here in our account. Again, just kind of admiring how far we've come over the last year. We got a ton of cash ready to use. We're not going to deploy it all. Real quick, I want to talk about the option contracts I have open. As you can see, I have a number of contracts set to expire on Friday. ARY, I'm not going to be able to roll, or I'm just really not going to roll now. I did see it's come down 935. Maybe tomorrow it comes down into the 8s. I might look at rolling this position. But as of right now, I'm probably going to let it expire worthless and just get the cash back that's being held as collateral. ALT, I'm trying to roll this. Haven't had any luck yet. CRNT, $2 covered calls. I'm trying to get them rolled so they don't get called away. I agreed to sell them for $2. They're trading for over $2. I'm having no luck rolling them just yet. MVST, it's getting closer to that 250. I might be able to roll this position tomorrow. SNBR, I can't, but this thing doubled. I had a $5 put. The stock's at $10. I can't believe that. So I'm not going to be able to roll that position either. So hopefully I can roll a couple of those contracts tomorrow, Thursday. If not, I'll try again Friday. Otherwise, that's the way it goes. Anyway, we're scrolling down here. Let's get into our purchases today. So let's see. The Cornerstone Funds, trying to get 1,000 shares of each of those. CLM, let's take a look here. We purchased 5 shares today, bringing us up to 1,675 shares. We're over halfway to 3,000. That's awesome. CRF, we purchased 5 shares today as well, bringing us up to 1,755 shares. And I'm excited. This one's even closer. I've talked about it before. I'm probably going to get CRF to 3,000. CLM will probably be in the lower 2s. I'll circle back for it. I do want to get PDI to 1,000 before I add any real block purchases on the Cornerstone Funds. That's just a personal goal of mine. I did add, if you watched yesterday's video, TDAC to the portfolio. I bought 10 shares. I have not added any since. I'll be patient with it and make small incremental purchases from time to time. T-SPY, I did buy 2 more shares today, bringing me up to 122 shares. I got my first monthly payout from them this month, so I'm excited to calculate at the end of the month what we'll be at. Let's go take a quick look at that history here. So ORC and PDI are both monthly paying dividend funds. And between those two, let's just say $245 dollars, and then TSYY or T-SPY gave us 30. And so that's going to give us, let's say 245 plus 30 is 275. So we're at 275 for our monthly payers so far. We got $530 last month. I'm sure we'll beat it. We still have the Cornerstone Funds, and I think their ex-dividend date is honestly the 15th, so that's fast approaching. I've definitely picked up a decent amount of shares since the last ex-div date. So just like I did with PDI there, I will show how much we've increased month over month. And then we have QYLD as our monthly pair. And right there. And we just have the 100 shares. We're going to stay there for a while. So, that's going to be like $17 or so. So it's not a massive amount of a payout, but hey, adds up, pairing that all in there. Like I said, I am hoping to be around that $650 for the month for my monthly pay. And again, I am only counting my monthly payers right now. I'm not counting the option selling. I'm not counting the weekly paying dividends. I'm only counting monthly dividends, and I want to get that to get me to $2,800 per month because that would cover all my living expenses. And then the weekly dividends and the options would go a long way in still continuously growing the account if I needed to live out of this portfolio. I do not live out of this portfolio, but if I needed to, I want the option to be there. And the other thing I wanted to touch base on the TDAC. I have not looked when their ex-div is, so that is something that could be this month as well. I'll have to actually look, or someone in the comments let me know. I'm not completely sure. I don't know when their ex-dividend date is. So if that's a monthly payer, and if I timed it up, get paid for those 10 shares, that'd be pretty nice. Let's see. I think that's everything with the monthly payers. Oh, last month we collected about $3,500 in total. I'm hoping to be at $4,000 this month, and I really think we will be. We've rolled a ton of option positions. We've collected a bunch of weekly dividends. We have just made some fantastic moves for the portfolio. So I really think we're sitting pretty, and I'm just very happy at our progress, and I'm very thankful for every of you that watch these videos. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers. We're on our way. We continue to grow little bits at a time, and on top of that, you have to let me know in the comments. Week 1 of the NFL playoffs are done. What'd you think about those Steelers? What'd you think about Aaron Rodgers in that 30-6 game? The Texans brought it to him. Nick Chubb is the running back for the Texans. He's not their starter anymore, but he's a Cleveland Browns guy, so I'm pulling for the Texans there because of him. Ohio guy, so we lost with Ohio State. The Browns are always terrible. The Cavs maybe, so, we got to pull for what we can. But with that said, guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.